Well, it's fast seeming that quite a few councils out there are copying either Keir Starmer or Rachel Reeves because they are unfortunately screwing us over kind of and getting a lot of money in the process, it seems. But just what am I going on about then? Well, apparently 2 million people are now stuck waiting an extra week for their bins to be picked up because it seems that Labour thought it would be a brilliant idea to ditch the promise on keeping those fortnightly collections. Meanwhile, of course, some council bigwigs jumped on it and appear to be cashing in because, let's face it, they won't need to pay the binmen as much, will they, if they're only doing it once every 3 weeks rather than 2? So it makes me wonder what exactly they'll do with that extra saving they're getting. I bet, unfortunately, us little people won't see anything in our town because of it, eh? But listen to this. Since Environment Secretary Steve Reed lifted the ban last December, at least 11 councils from different parties have either switched or are planning to switch to less frequent bin collections. I mean, take South Gloucestershire, for example, where the Chief Executive, Dave Perry, earns £218,000 a year. They even apparently hiked up council tax by 4.9% in March, claiming that a 3-week bin rounds are a better deal. Well, thanks for that, Dave. How about you actually do weekly collections? That would be better value for us in our council tax bill, eh? And over in West Berkshire, 6,000 people signed a petition against bin cuts, even though, of course, they reckon it will save £150,000 a year. But the ongoing boss, Nigel Lynn, was pulling in over £188,294 annually. The thing is, though, yes, it might save a bit of money in the long run. However, if people have a lot of rubbish, what are they meant to do with it? Hire a skip? Or no, let me guess, pay the council so they can come and collect it. At the end of the day, though, people's rubbish does need to be collected, whether they like it or not. And that does include Birmingham, so they better get around to it. It's got to go somewhere. And if it isn't collected, all it takes is a rat or two to get in, or a seagull or whatever to pull apart the bag, and it'll be all over the streets, not only making it dirty and disgusting, but also, if rats get in there, that could cause a whole other problem together, couldn't it? But anyway, Tory MP, though, Sir Alex Shelbrooke, isn't happy about it like the rest of us, more than likely. He is saying these uncomfortable civil servants are making decisions without considering the impact on residents. He thinks that they should chat with more people in the communities who are affected and suggests that Labour should bring back a 2-week policy to avoid health and safety issues. Jonathan Eder from the Taxpayers Alliance chimed in. He says that residents are understandably upset about paying more for less, as I'm sure anyone would be. While, of course, council chiefs are earning more than the PM, and he points out that at a time when essential services are being cut, it's frustrating for taxpayers to see town hall bosses getting such hefty paychecks. And instead of slashing more services, local authorities should focus on cutting wasteful spending and delivering the basics. And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure the first point of call for any council cuts should be from these big bosses' wages. I mean, 188,200 and whatever it was, it's just an absolute total disgrace, in my opinion. And that money could be better spent in the community rather on their wages, in my opinion.